Over Christmas, while trying to locate all of the presents I had creatively hid in the months before, I started to notice something. Somewhere along the line, I had started squirreling things away. There are some summer dresses I had found on a clearance rack, a few sizes too small, tucked away in hopes that they might fit by the time I get to Europe one day. There are a number of gifts I found on sale here and there, in case I needed something in a pinch. Sweet baby things, pretty soaps. There were just a lot of things. When I was thinking through intentions for this year, it was something that I realized I needed to address. Purchasing items at the end of the season is a great way to stretch your budget. This is how I usually purchase all of my clothes. Even now, there are a few items in my cart online that I've been waiting to purchase, knowing that once the spring collections arrive, will be much more affordable. This is easy to do when you're purchasing things that are timeless and less trendy. For gifts, I think it's wise to have a small gift drawer or a chest to tuck some little things away in. For some unexpected occasion, when you might need a little something to bring with as a hostess gift. Other things that you found throughout the year with someone specific in mind. But as with all things, even good intentions can get a little out of hand. So, rooting through my chest, I jokingly made a comment to my husband that I could probably go the entire year without buying another thing and wouldn't notice. But once I said it, I sort of paused and took an honest look at things. Could I? Could I go an entire year and not purchase anything for myself? Could I be content with what I already have? I'm not sure, but I do desire to be. Over the years, I've created a wardrobe that I really love. I would even say that I have everything that I need. There may be one or two essential things that may need replacing in a while, but for the most part, I could make it work if I had to. Hebrews 13 verse 5a says, "Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have." Often, I think I've been deceived into thinking I've not been covetous, when really, I've just not sat with that want long enough for it to turn into covetousness, as I would recognize it. I've just gone and bought what I wanted. Buying and having things isn't wrong if my heart is right, but being discontent is. Godliness with contentment is great gain, says 1 Timothy 6 verse 6. I think learning to find contentment in the things I have is a good thing. A hard thing, but a good thing. There will be things that come up over this year, and I haven't set a hard and fast no spending rule. But I do want to be more intentional about trying to enjoy what I have. It will serve me well to practice being content and actually enjoy what I've already invested in. As I've been thinking through my wardrobe and going over things I've been inspired by that I would like to incorporate into my style, I've noticed that over the past year, I've been drawn to a lot more chocolate brown, especially in these colder months when I'm looking for more richness and warmth to add to my neutrals. So instead of hopping online and ordering a bunch of chocolate brown items, I went through my wardrobe and I pulled all of the chocolate brown that I could. Then I started playing with a few pieces and styling them with things I already have. I really love this brown suede skirt, and paired with this really beautiful cream sheer top that has the beautiful bow detailing, it just looks so feminine and so classic. And even though both the tote and the skirt are suede, it has the same cut, and both are different shades of brown, which make it work well together, in my opinion. I also really love this classic brown denim skirt, and I would do it sort of tone on tone with this brown square cut, also very feminine long sleeve top. I would pair it with the belt with a gold buckle to kind of break it up a little bit between the top and bottom. And then just for that bit of contrast, I would add the cable knit sweater just over my shoulders. And even though brown technically feels a little more autumn in my wardrobe, I also think it transitions well into the spring in a really pared back way. So for example, with a beautiful linen summer dress, a pair of classic brown sunglasses, and a brown handbag like this basket really do make it feel elevated. It just feels very earthy and elegant and works well even in the summer. And then in the spring, when I have things like my sundresses, like this particular eyelet dress, I also really like the chocolate brown paired with that. It's contrast, but it still has, in the case of this sweater, a very feminine feel to it. It's a wrap sweater. It's not a very heavy sweater. And it's just that little bit of warmth to kind of throw over top of something in the springtime. Then I also found at the end of last season this brown dress with really pretty lace detailing on it and a bow and seersucker back. This was from American Eagle. Again, something I had found on clearance, and while I wouldn't wear it on its own, I do love it paired with a really feminine top underneath, and then layered with this brown Harris tweed jacket over top, which in real life I would actually style just over my shoulders. And while it's not technically in my wardrobe, this particular shade, which is called No To Do by Essie, is one of my favorite nail color options. I have very few that I wear, most of which are extremely basic neutrals, but this is the one dark nail color that I do have. Maybe with all the new things arriving for spring, you're itching to purchase some new pieces. Or maybe you're looking to invest in a few things on sale for next autumn and winter. Spend some time going through what you already have first. You might be surprised what you can pull together with a little inspiration.